I'm trying to see if I can get some change
You might
behind
join
it.
this.
It was
Might want to join this class action lawsuit, right?
right. One of my older. It was the first Apple Watch I had. I think it was the 3. I think it was the Series 3. It might have been the 2. But it did. So apparently, on the older, because it sounds like it was with the older watches, Series 2, Series 3, the battery will swell and the whole watch face will pop up. And that's what happened to me. I thought it's funny because when it happened to my watch, I thought I did something wrong. I thought I might have banged it and didn't realize it, or, I was like, oh, I literally just looked down one day and like my watch
was hanging off the little string.
Yeah, it was popped up. Like, and I was like, oh shit, what happened to my? I was like, oh damn it, what I do to my watch? So I took it back to the Apple store, and I was just like, can this be fixed? Or, I don't know what happened here, blah, blah, blah. And they, and literally they said, oh, this is a known problem, and literally just gave me a new watch, like on the spot. So I was just like, okay. I mean, I wasn't mad because I got a new watch out of it, but I thought it was really interesting that it's finally coming back around, that somebody, because apparently, one of the people in the class action lawsuit cut their wrist pretty severely, because the edges of that watch face are very sharp and jagged and everything. And like I said, I did notice that on my watch when it happened to my watch. I was like, this could have been, had I brushed up against it or something, this could have been more dangerous than just the battery going bad. But so yeah, they're suing, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So the catch with this lawsuit is the fact that, according to Mac Rumors and according to Apple's support communities online, that the word on the street is Apple knew about it and was kind of like, it'll be all right. So now that the fact that, like Stephanie mentioned, and of course, you got to take it with a grain of salt. My man, this one guy, one of the plaintiffs, says, while he was riding on a golf outing with his friends, reached down, unaware that his Apple Watch had detached and severely sliced his arm, cutting a vein.
whether it was severe or not, like he deserved, at least he deserves some money, honestly.
Right.
Because, this was.
Right. So again, I think what is causing people to take this serious, so much so that they've created a class action lawsuit, is this wasn't something that was unaware by Apple. According to sources, according to sites, according to publications.
According to me. When I walked back into the store. And
according to Apple.
Yeah, and the genius was like, yeah, this is a known issue. We'll take care of it.
Right. So it sounds like they didn't do enough. They didn't resolve the issue fast enough. They didn't let people know that there was a possible issue. A couple of steps, could have possibly been done to mitigate this issue, but Apple was just like, it'll be all right. Then fast forward to now, here comes this class action lawsuit to where it may have some legs.
Yeah. And it didn't say, if they were going to be allowing people to join. I got to do a little bit more digging, because I might have to get in on that.
Yeah, you may have to say, hey, you know what? My arm was potentially severely sliced as well.
So I don't have an Apple Watch, but I do wear watches, and I can tell you, I've got a scar on my right above my knee, from where on the bracelet, just on a regular watch, it has like a little clasp that holds the bracelet down. It flipped up, and I just went to scratch my knee, and the edge on that was sharp enough that it actually cut my leg. And, to the point where it left the scar. Now, I didn't need stitches or anything like that. So I can see that was something that wasn't even really a sharp edge like glass would be. It was just a piece of metal that I would assume at some point the watch company thought about, if this thing flips up, it probably should make it so it doesn't cut people. But yeah, I cut myself, really nice. I had a little scar, probably about 2 inches on my leg, where, I'm just scratching my knee. And, when I yanked my hand up, I was like, oh, wow, what did I do there? And I thought it was like a fingernail. I was like, how did I scratch myself? And no, it was the little tab on the watch. So I could absolutely see where it would happen, but I also could see people are being very opportunistic with their cuts at this point.
I can tell you, when that thing popped up, you could see, and then it was all like the glue was all stuck and crusted, and like I could see it. I could see it. You know, it was obvious to me right away that it had happened. So you know, I didn't have a chance to, but I wasn't wearing the watch at the time. That was the thing. I was putting it on, and I noticed that it was, you know, popped up or whatever, and I was like, did I drop the watch last night when I had it on, whatever? So you know, if I had been wearing it and it happened, who knows if I would have noticed it or not noticed it. And you know, batteries swelling up enough to do that aren't safe either. The battery itself isn't safe. So it's just like, you know, a lot of stuff could have happened. Apple should have took care of that, and they may have just done that risk management thing where it's like it's only going to be X number of watches that do this, so we can just, you know, buy our way out of it or whatever. But they should have been a little more, I think, thoughtful with this.
So, moral to the story, Apple, like all companies, thinks about profit first. Or I shouldn't say all, because there's somebody who's going to say not every company. So Apple, like almost all companies, think profit first.
Damn it, Apple.